thing I really liked about Mega Man X1 was the simplicity. Yeah, I don't mind elaborate stages, but just the fact that the end levels didn't drag the fuck on forever really pleased me. And the fact that the end level wasn't a giant-ass slog. You just go up to Sigma, and Sigma is worth a level full of shit. Because you fight 3 bosses here. First you fight his fucking dog. Yes. You fight his oversized mechanical chihuahua. And unfortunately for me, I just could not line that cocksucker up to hit him with the Hadouken. So I end up having to use the ice shotgun, which is the weapon that you want to use against him. A little bit of focus trouble there. See, he's more of a nuisance than anything. He doesn't do a lot of damage. But it's just annoying to actually have to fight his ass. Now, I'm not exactly sure if there is a better weapon to use than this. The one thing I like about this weapon is that it'll go through Sigma's block, as I recall. At least if you charge it up. Now, for some reason, I forgot until I looked at his life and realized, oh shit, I'm not charging it for the damage that I really want to get. And I'm sure you noticed I started with less ammunition than full, which should tell you that yes, the first time I fought him, he did die. To be perfectly honest, Luke Skywalker Sigma that you fight here, in my opinion, is more dangerous than most Sigma forms you'll ever fight. He takes so much punishment, and he can block your shit, for the most part. And he's fast, as you can tell here, and he does a lot of base damage. He's extremely dangerous. And he has a fairly predictable pattern, but sometimes he'll do something just a little bit different, or maybe your timing is just a little bit off. And then he takes a huge giant-ass chunk out of your life, and then you regret that. Now, I'm exaggerating the damage a little bit, but he's certainly more damaging than his fucking dog. And the fact that he takes so much punishment himself makes it more likely that you might lose concentration. And do not let him hit you with that fucking lightsaber. That thing is extremely damaging. It's bad enough to just get hit by the cocksucker, but to get hit by that giant green penis that he calls a beam saber, that is death. Very easily kill you with that hit. If your life is on the lower side. Now this big motherfucker, in my opinion, is the hardest of the final Sigma forms of the classic Mega Man X games, the Super Nintendo Mega Man X games. Now I was lucky, I didn't have to use an energy tank to beat his first form, which gave me an advantage. But the key to beating him is patience. Patience and a little bit of agility. In general, it's best to wait until those claws come down, until you get the timing for their little circular motion. Because they do hurt you. Very obviously, they are claws. You want to stand on the edge. If you stand on the edge, you can avoid the lightning bolts. But you don't want to stay up there for very long, if at all. Because he can still do shit that will hit you. And knock you off. And to be honest, the only weapon that is effective on him is the rolling shield. So you really want to be doubly careful when you fight him. Don't get greedy and try to stay up on his claws the whole time, because he'll swipe at you with the other one, or use one of those big fire lightning breathing attacks that he's got. And if in doubt, if you do end up running out of rolling shield, which I did not, you can use your main gun, but I don't believe anything else is really so effective. I guess I have to revise my statement. If you have the pattern down for the previous Sigma, he really doesn't hold a candle to this one in terms of damage, but that's mainly because this Sigma can do about as much damage as the previous one, but from so many different angles, and his pattern is a pain in the ass. But if you have at least 2 energy tanks and you understand him enough, you should be able to take him down.